So someone was wearing an Atari shirt. You know the Atari?
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a cool Atari shirt. And they were like, yeah, but I'm lame. I'm a poser because I don't play Atari. And I was like, that's fine. I wear all kinds of hats that I don't know what the fuck they mean.
I don't know what that one means.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Gaucho or what's it say?
I have no idea. Green Gaucho label. And I don't know. Gaucho?
A gaucho is a cowboy from Argentina.
And I don't know what the fuck.
I don't know.
I don't know what it
In
is.
fact, the person that gave me several hats was the brothers up the hill where we lived before, next door neighbors. They're two brothers from California. They gave me a couple of hats, and I kept that one. But I got several Harley hats and NASCAR hats, and this one just fits right to me. It just... But I don't want to spend money on hats.
Yeah, me neither. And that's the thing too, is like some hats feel better than other hats. You wear a hat and you're like, oh, this hat's too small. It keeps fucking
pushing. Too big.
Yeah,
and it rotates on your head.
Yeah, exactly. that's one of the main problems I have is like it'll be like I'll put it on and then it'll start to just slightly like what the fuck. I gotta with those hats, I gotta constantly, and I try to always make sure my hair's not fucking sticking out, and I'll adjust it, make sure it's straight, cause I don't like it when it's sticking out of the back like that. And for some reason, this is necessary. Like, you kind of need that hole for some reason. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's nostalgia.
No. It's airflow.
Okay.
Airflow.
There you go.
So you can get air in your head.
Yeah.
It's like those Kangles we have, those hats.
Yeah, I like that Kangle. I haven't worn it in a while.
Yeah, that's they're tropical, ventilated, so that your head breathes.
Yeah.
And you can get the wool ones for the wintertime, but nah, I don't like wool or anything. I need my head to breathe. See, when I sweat from my head first.
Oh, that's another thing about hats. If you're sweating, the headband catches that sweat. Man, but one time I got my job bag I worked at Popeyes when I was 16, and then I got it again like 2016, 17, something like that. I think it was 2016. Sorry, but I was doing a lot of speed, and I would do speed before work, and I'd sweat a lot. And they'd be like, "Why are you sweating so much? Your hat's all soaked." And I was like, "I don't know." But eventually I quit that job because the fucking manager was a bitch. And you know, when I got the job, I rode up to my bike. They just so happened to be having a job. They were sitting at the Popeyes near my house. They were like, "Come and apply." It was one of those days.
Job fair.
Yeah, job fair.
Yeah.
And I went, so I thought I was like getting a job at the Popeyes next to my house. Right. Turns out they wanted me to work at the one at Walmart.
Yeah. Way the fuck out there.
Yeah, so I showed up for an interview the first time, and I thought it was at the Popeye next to my house. Turns out it was at the other Popeyes. So I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. I thought it was at this Popeyes. So I go for the second interview at the other Popeyes. No one shows up. I'm like, I was there for an hour. They're like, we'll see you next time. And I was like, okay. I went a third time. They finally saw me. And they had me working 6 days a week. And I was like, it was too much because I would either get dropped off with my bike. Mm-hmm. I had to put my bike in the car, get dropped off, chain it up to the dumpster, ride back home at night, or the opposite. I would ride there on my bike, get picked up, put the bike in the car, go back at night. And I said, I came in one day and I was like, look, I need 1 extra day off because 6 days a week, it's really like, it's taking a toll on me physically. And the bitch manager was like, everyone here works 6 days a week, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, I didn't know that. And I thought I was going to be working at the other Popeyes. And I was like, and I don't know how it came up, but one thing led to another. I was like, look, I showed up at like the interviews. Y'all weren't there. You know, I had to come back 2 times. And she was like, I was there, but you were late. And I was like, no, that's not what happened. I was fucking there. I showed up for every time, and you guys said you had to see me later. So, and I just blew up, and I was like, fuck this job. And I was like, fuck you. And I went up and like clocked out at the front. I was like, this is bullshit, all loud and shit. And I threw my card down, took my shirt off, like my employee shirt or whatever. Came back for my paycheck later. It was crazy.
You turned into Johnny Paycheck. Take this job and shove it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm working here. No, my mom loved Johnny Paycheck.
It was crazy because they had me working there, and they didn't have anything for me to do except clean the lobby. Everyone else had other jobs. I was cleaning the lobby, so I'd just stand there waiting for shit to clean, and I'd be sweating because I was all fucking hopped up for no reason. I don't know why. And they were like, okay, well, it's at the end of the night, can you come wash dishes? And they had me doing all this shit, put up the chairs, take out this giant carpet, this giant rug, hose it down, hang it up. They had me doing all this shit at the end of the shift. And I was like, I didn't know that I was going to be doing all this shit after not doing anything all day.
Right.
And they were like, well, like the first day they didn't make me do anything. And the second day they had me do all this shit. And I was like, what the fuck? And they were like, that's just how it is. And I was like...
Hey, when I was 16 and 17, 2 years before I graduated, I'd get off from school early because my grades were so good. And I'd walk from way inside of Harlingen, where the high school was at, all the way across into downtown to work at HEB as a sack boy. And the store closed at 9. Then me and Roy Fox would mop all the aisles. Take us an hour. And if Roy Fox, his parents lent him the car, he would drive me home. But that was like maybe once every 2 weeks. So I had to walk home at 10 o'clock at night. And then help Mom rock the baby while she sewed. And then
That's
go to
crazy.
school in the morning. And
That's
then walk a long ways to go to work.
And I can walk from Popeyes to my old house, but it was like, don't want to do that. I used to walk to HEB, and I would power walk because my ex at the time, my girlfriend at the time, worked there. And I would I didn't have for a while I had a bike. And I would zoom. I knew the fastest way, and I would go as quick as I could to meet her on lunch and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd get there in 15 minutes from my house to HEB Plus, which was Kmart, I think. They turned into HEB Plus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then whenever I didn't have a bike, I would power walk there. And yeah, I used to walk all the time.
I wish I would have had a bike. But I remember asking my father for a bike. He said, work and buy yourself one.
My bike got stolen.
I don't know what we're going to... Speaking of... What we're going to do with all this stuff in here for Bo.
Oh, yeah.
Sarah said she'd make some room in her shed.
Where are we going to put the bike? Because I want to ride the bike at some point, but I don't know when. But I want to put it somewhere where it doesn't get rained on.
Well, if my bike gets rained on, the rain's not going to affect it. But
they're different. They're different things. A bike rusts. A motorcycle, not so much.
No,
it's like
aluminum.
a car.
It's aluminum, just like the bike. It's aluminum. Yeah.
Yeah, but the chain always.
Yeah.
That's what I'm worried about.
Oh, we'll put it against the wall here because it doesn't rain on the wall.